Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be replacing the vacuum operated petcock on my 2000 Harley Davidson Heritage Softail. I'm going to be replacing it with just a regular gravity feed one to do away with the vacuum hose. And the reason I'm replacing it is it has begun to leak, and it got as bad where I had to turn the fuel off, come into a stop so it wouldn't trip on the heads. We'll go ahead and start first by removing the seat. And on this one there's three screws, one on each side of the seat and one on the back. With the seat off, we're going to remove this screw and we will loosen the front bolt on the tank to pivot it up. Next, we'll go ahead and disconnect the fuel line from the petcock. This one has already been changed at some point because it has stock as a crimp style clamp. This one is just a regular hose clamp. If it has a crimp kind, you need to use a pair of side cutters to cut it off. Now we'll lift the back of the tank, and you can put a deep well socket under there or whatever you have to raise it up a little bit. And what I've done, basically I just rode my bike until I was almost out of gas. Otherwise, you'd have to drain the gas out or pump it out. So I just rode it till it was real low, and it's hard to tell in this picture, but I am facing down the slope of my driveway and I already have the bike on the jack. So hopefully raising the tank up like this will prevent us from having to remove any gas. And now we'll go ahead and remove the petcock. It takes a 1-inch wrench and you just unscrew it and we'll pull it out. And then go ahead and disconnect the vacuum line. I have the new one here. I made sure, turned it off. We'll go ahead and put it back in the bung of the tank. These can be a little tricky if this nut's in the right position, because the nut is screwed onto the petcock and it also tightens to the bung in the tank. So I have the petcock installed and tightened. This is the vacuum line we'll remove, and we'll have to install the vacuum cap over the fitting on the intake manifold. So I happen to have this vacuum cap assortment here. So we'll just pick the correct one and place on the fitting, and I'll show you where it is. It's a little hard to see, but I'll see if I can get the camera in there. It's right behind the carburetor, right here where my fingers point. It's hard to see, but it's right there. It is a good time at this point to replace your fuel line. I don't happen to have another piece to replace it with right now, so I'll go ahead and reinstall this. I'll verify, make sure it runs and doesn't leak, and I'll come back later and replace the fuel line. And there we go. That's all there is to it. Alright, I got it turned around in my driveway, and since I was so low on gas, I went ahead and put about an extra gallon in there. We don't have any leaks, so I'll turn the gas on and fired it up.